Hello everyone, welcome back to another Train Sim World 6 video. Just want to start off by saying I'm not affiliated in any way with Dovetail Games or any other TSW developer. I played for this add-on, or these add-ons, plural, with my own money. I just want to say that as Dovetail seem to be running this game into the ground, and it's a point of pride for me not to be affiliated with them. Anyway, today we are on Bahnstrecke Salzburg to Rosenheim in the Intercity Steuerwagen cab car made by TSG. This is part of the Trains of Germany, I mean. This is part of the Expert BR101 add-on. You can see it in 101 just all the way over there at the back. We're at Rosenheim and we are heading down to Salzburg Hauptbahnhof, crossing the border into Austria in the process. So let's get going. Unlock the brakes. We don't need them since we're on a, turning on the electric train supply. This is actually the longest run I've ever done with the Steuerwagen. I'm also using Winzarten's live weather mod. So yeah, that's cool. What's the train length? 260. Lovely. So that means I can go back to the computer. 9182620. Send that off to the computer. And then go back here. Signal lights on. To headlights, I mean. Yeah. I actually did another run with this thing not too long ago, and that was on Bremen to Oldenburg. Also, I have the virtual conductor enabled, so that's showing up on the thing, the screen there. It's always very annoying to me that Dovetail Games never included the Intercity Steuerwagen with the original BR101 add-on. It took many years for Trains of Germany to then make this, and then include that. So yeah, got 101055 on the back, and I should make sure that we have ZWS enabled. CIFA on. Wonder what that is. If anyone could tell me what the bell is, what the bell is for, I'd be much obliged. There we go. Right. Right. Let's turn the throttle on. Next stop, Prienchimsi in 17 kilometers. We are in, also forgot to mention, we are in the Expert 101 timetable, so yeah. This thing takes a while to build up speed. Release the PZB, and we're off. Should take just over an hour to get to Salzburg. This is the one time where I'm glad Dovetail Games didn't model this route all the way to München Hauptbahnhof, because to do the run from Munich to Salzburg in one go would probably take at least hour and a half to hour 45 minutes, and I don't really want to operate a tap changer for that long. We do have one neutral section to worry about, but it's just after Freilassing as we cross the border into Austria. So yeah, we're not crossing the border until we get very close to Salzburg. We don't have too much Austrian running on this route, which is a bit sad, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah. I personally have vowed, because of Dovetail's appalling business practices and, quite frankly, almost predatory. Oh, is that another 101? It is. Nice. That's an Expert 101 since we are in the Expert timetable. Dovetail has almost predatory business practices these days, and I do not want to be affiliated with them in any way, shape, or form. I forgot to go to this screen and turn faults off, because otherwise I do not want to get caught out by a fault. We do have faults to a more limited extent as a, quote, base game feature in TSW6. However, it is quite frankly still a broken feature on the routes that have it. Should have stopped at 80. Oh well. We do have an upward grade. Manually doing the speed for this entire run today is going to be a bit tedious. But then again, there are tougher things in this game you could do, like, for example, run the OBB 1020 Crocodile on the Mittenwaldbahn, or take a BNSF freight train over Cajon Pass, because both of those are those are pretty difficult. Speaking of Cajon Pass, there's actually but since we last saw each other, the High Iron Sim Santa Fe gameplay pack for Cajon Pass actually released for TSW. However, it is nothing less than a joke. It obviously shouldn't have been released in that state. It's full of bugs. Like, you can phase through the bottom of the cab. It's just ridiculous that for an add-on that was apparently in development for multiple years, because they pushed it back a while, could release in this state. The only good developers for this game, as of recording, are Just Trains, Train Sim Germany, Skyhook Games to an extent, and possibly Rivet Games, who have been on a bit of a redemption arc recently. Hang on. Did not mean to... Yeah, just make sure. Okay, we are drawing power, which is nice. I also haven't set up the train radio today, which is this thing, the GSMR, but I don't think that's really worth it, because yeah, it's just not worth it these days. Sorry, why was I saying that? It is worth it, but I just haven't figured out how to do it. Ooh, nice pantograph spark as we go by. Nice. Watching over my instruments. Look at this window. I think we are going to get a number of speeding points today. Live weather is a bit cloudy, but yeah, it's live weather for a reason. If it's not perfect weather, then it is what it is. Nice direct brake. I also had to remove all of my game mods because it was causing layering issues. Like, my class 86 on Preston Carlisle wasn't spawning properly. So, yeah, this is TSW completely unmodded, and I'm only going to reinstall mods when I need them for a video. Otherwise, unless I say so, you can treat this as a completely unmodded playthrough of TSW. It's actually... The frame rate for this train is actually... The frame rate for this in the Steuerwagen is actually noticeably better than in the 101. Don't know why, but it is what it is. 110 limit. Notch 3 on the brakes. Dynamic brakes helping us out. Let's get some sand going. There's the lake off to our right. I can't remember the name, so if you can remember the name, please let me know down in the comments, because I would love to know what that lake is. Alright, come on, buddy. One thing I hate about this line are the low speed limits, because this line feels a lot faster than it actually is speed. Yeah. Like, this line feels like it should have a lot faster speed limits than it actually does, which is very annoying. I'll try to get these boats in for a thumbnail. Hang on, let's see. Does that work? Does that work? Can we get the lake in? Not yet. See if I could get that. Oh goodness, why is my mouse so sensitive? See if I could get that. Oh no. This little annoying thing has shown up again. Ooh yeah, look at that. You can get the lake in. I'll just screenshot it using the in-game screenshotting system. I'll actually upload that. I think that looks pretty good. A little tinge of fog. Yeah, that looks pretty decent. Yeah. Salzburg to Rosenheim is actually pretty relaxing. The gradients aren't too bad. Speed limits are relatively stable. It's not as if you have a rapid stopping pattern. I do like the sound the direct brake makes. Like, listen to that. I love that. I love the sound it makes. Let's get some extra kilonewtons in. Please. Thank you. I do like how accurate a tap changer can be. But I do prefer the 101. Simply because it has a speed set, an AFB, and that just makes it like more easy to drive, because you just put the throttle to whatever you need it to be, put the speed set to whatever you need it to be, and if you're in an LZB zone, you just put the AFB to maximum and the train does the rest. This train is equipped, the Steuerwagen is actually equipped with LZB. That's the 100 limit warning. It's equipped with LZB. Oh, I forgot to zoom the map out. That's my bad. You should always do that. Don't know why. Yeah. Look at. I don't know why this bit of the HUD is still there, but okay. That's the virtual conductor thing. It's still, like, if you go in here, it's in beta, so yeah. You do have to keep that in mind. Slow down. Right, let's put the direct brake up. $100 limit. Yes. Train station coming up. With narrow gauge. Oh, does narrow gauge? No, there's a standard gauge. My bad. Ooh, hello. Dosto cab car. Dosto, yeah. With a BR111 on the back. Nice. That's the main motive power of this route. The Dosto cab car and the BR111. This is the first route that the BR111 actually appeared in. And yeah, like, the Dostos, man, they've been recycled so much, it's not even funny. They originally appeared in what? Mindspec? No, Rursig Nord. They originally appeared in Rursig Nord back in what, 2018? Like, Rursig Nord was like one of the first DB routes in the game, and yet, yeah, we're still seeing the Dosto being recycled today. It's been in so many routes I just can't remember them all off the top of my head. The most recent one was Bahnstrecke Leipzig Dresden, and yeah, like we don't even have the version of the Dosto with the not the cab car. The Dosto always has a cab car, but we don't even have the version of the Dostos with the door over the bogies. We only have the doors next to the bogies, which is unrealistic for quite a few areas of Germany that we have in the game. And yet we still, to this day, do not have the Dosto cab car. The Dostos with the doors over the bogies. I don't know what I'm talking about sometimes. It's quite frankly ridiculous that they've been recycled so much. A bit like the Class 66. Like, mind you, I like the Class 66. I think with the Armstrong powerhouse sounds and the amount of liveries that we get, if you have the right DLCs, it is pretty decent. But we definitely need a new UK freight locomotive in the game. And you're probably all leaping down into the comment section to talk to scream, what about the Alan Thompson Sim Class 90? Well, no, there's a couple of problems with that. Number one, it's made by Alan Thompson Sim, a company that I have serious ethical concerns about. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, that company has been implicated in some seriously ethically bad stuff. Come on, stop wheel spinning. And then also, the quality of the Class 90 does not look that good at all. Come on. Does it appear the direct brake's up to the task of slowing us down? Apply some train brake. That's better. Oh, hello. We can go up to 120? No, 130, I think. But that lake in the background, that was beautiful. Yeah. Alan, there are some upsides to the Alan Thompson Sim Class 90, though. One of the developers who's working with Alan Thompson Sim on this project is And Games, who you might know who made the Turkish Taurus Mountains route for Train Sim Classic, and in my opinion, the Taurus Mountains route is one of, if not the best routes in the entirety of Train Sim Classic, and it's one of the few Train Sim Classic routes I actually have. And oh crumbs. No, slow down, bud. Okay, I just watched. Oh my word. Okay, I just nearly had I really panicked. Thank goodness for the good brakes on this on the Steuerwagen, on the 101. My goodness. We got within 1,000 meters. I wasn't even paying attention. And I was like, oh, are we gonna miss this? Oh my word. That was, I don't want to repeat that anytime soon. That was terrifying. I'm supposed to be one of the most competent Train Sim World drivers on the entirety of the internet. And I say that without a shred of modesty. Stop. That was loud braking. My goodness. Let's apply the direct brake. Right, brakes off. We're here for the next minute. A neat little thing about Pre and GMC is, if we go back here, if you have the mastery reward for this route, there's actually is this narrow gauge? I think it's narrow gauge. There's a narrow gauge, fully modeled steam engine. It's static, but it still looks pretty good. I haven't got it yet because I don't have the mastery reward for this route yet. I don't really get mastery rewards for routes because it's just annoying. The live onto a totally different subject, the live weather mod for this game just keeps getting better. It's getting almost daily updates. So if you're on Steam or Epic, I highly recommend checking it out. It is in the link to said mod is in the description. Here we go. I know we departed a bit early, but next stop. Why is my left door open? Lock all. Lock. Is my electric train supply off? There we go. Should be on now, I hope. We're drawing amperage alright, so I wonder why it showed up as having a door open. That's interesting. Next stop, Traunstein, in 22 kilometers. Longest gap between stations today. Our stops left are Traunstein, Freilassing, and Salzburg Hauptbahnhof. At Traunstein and in between Freilassing and Salzburg, we do have a chance of seeing the BR628, the DB traffic red one, which is another excellent Train Sim Germany product. It's a layer from Niddertalbahn. And also between Freilassing and Salzburg Hauptbahnhof, there is a chance we also start seeing the OBB 4024 Talent 1, which is originally part of the S-Bahn Vorarlberg add-on, which is pretty disastrous, I'm not gonna lie. It's a really terrible add-on. It's one of the few add-ons that I have that I don't have installed. But it was also layered in as a base train for this route and also for the Semmeringbahn. But despite having completely the wrong sounds, it's supposed to have sounds from a Talent 1. It has sounds from the Talent 2, which sounds completely different to the Talent 1. And it still hasn't been fixed 2 years later. This is why I don't trust... What? Stop it. This is why I don't trust trains... What is it? This is why I don't trust Dovetail Games as a developer at all. No. No. What? Where? What? Stop annoying. Alright, start accelerating. Clear up to 130. Station. performance is holding pretty steady at around 60 FPS. That's awesome. We could go up to 140 in a minute. Salzburg to Rosenheim is actually the route the BR101 Expert add-on was made for. And it's the one that has scenarios for the Expert 101. But it does layer onto a ton of other routes, including Kitzigtalbahn, Bremen-Oldenburg, Nahverke Dresden, what else? And Kassel to Würzburg if you have the add-on. If you have the Expert 101 gameplay pack for that route, that's what I mean. .140 limit coming into force. Like a bit of extra juice. Station coming up. Oh goodness. Alright. Ooh, nice bridge. Yeah, but I think the scenery on Salzburg-Rosenheim is decent, especially where the distant mountain scenery is concerned, thanks to the then new innovation of LiDAR terrain. But I think definitely this route is a bit uninteresting, especially because, like, why was this route even chosen in the first place? It's a pretty boring line in real life as well as in game. Secondly, like, why the scenery is honestly pretty boring. Apart from a few bits here and there, it's pretty boring. But there are some good bits to see. The best bit of the scenery is in between Freilassing and Salzburg. That actually looks pretty good. Ooh, uh-oh, 100 limit coming up. That's not good. We go down to 90? Oh no. We have only 8 minutes to do 7 kilometers, so I don't know how that's going to be possible. Shut the throttle down. Start slowing down for that 100 limit. Sander on, just in case. Oh, a few little lakes, little village. Slowing down. Limit in force. Come on, buddy. Get you up to 100. Stay back, please. Train coming through. Oh my goodness, this is so slow. My goodness. Do a fly past shot. Why not? Performance is still doing pretty well, I must say. 56 FPS, it's not bad for this long into a recording session. Can go back up to 100 in a minute, which is excellent news. We could go up to 100 now. 3 kilometers to Traunstein. 4 minutes to go. Almost there. I think that 90 section is the slowest part of the route, so... Oh boy. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Stop wheel spinning. Stop. Okay, we do have a 60 limit coming into Traunstein, so we will have to keep an eye on for that. So down to 85. Gotcha. Not too on the brakes. Train brake will be necessary since, yeah, do have to slow down. Do have to slow down to 60, not too long from now. Is that a bird that flitted away? Didn't know that was a thing. 1000 hertz magnet in effect. Notch 2. 700 meters to go. This route honestly does pretty well on the performance front. But honestly, probably the best performing route with all the layers enabled is probably Skyhook Games Midland Main Line. With all the stuff, or maybe just Trains' Blackpool branches. Like, those are some very well performing routes. Oh wow, we're coming in at one of these like neat little bay platform things. Nice. And we're coming in on time too, which is unusual for DB. That's excruciating. Oh, oops. Did not mean to lock the doors. Hopefully it didn't acknowledge that. Nope, virtual conductor kept them open, I think. Okay, so yeah, here we are. We're about halfway along the route. No BR628 anywhere around. Are there any coming from Hufschlag? Nope. Not for another 20 minutes. There is a Salzburg to München RE service coming in. I assume that's Doster and a 111. There's Freilassing and there's Salzburg Hauptbahnhof. Those are the rest of the stops we have. Let's go have a bit of a look around this unit. Why is my cursor gone? Hang on, I need to check the settings. Why? No, that's not it. Screen? No. Audio controls HUD. That's probably it. Where is it? Screen mode? No. Auto hide crosshair, I think is the setting, but I don't know where it's gone. Accessibility. Auto hide crosshair on. Hide the right camera mode's first person mode. And yet I'm moving it and it's not showing up. Like, what? Oh, it's because I hit the HUD. Okay, that makes me feel like a bit of a plonker. Oh, I just shut the... Wait, the cab door was open? I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, we've got like a storage area for bicycles. Second class compartment with some seats. Then we've got a... Ooh. Heading to... We're EC217, November 15th, 2012 to Saarbrücken via Salzburg and Graz. Here's the first class compartment. Looks pretty dang nice. Oh, I should probably shut this. Need to go. There's the... Oh yeah, it's a Doster, as I suspected. Oh. That's so cool. I love that door. That door. Up, 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 up. No! Wait, those doors... No, the doors are... Are the doors closing? No, they aren't. Okay. But now the doors are closing because the virtual... Yeah, I was worried about being locked out. Wait a minute, I could have just hit Control Zero. What am I thinking? Right, speed. We have a 60, 70, 90, 130 limit leaving Freilassing. Oh yeah, it's a 111 with Dostos again. Alright. It'll want me to acknowledge that. No, it won't. I'll acknowledge it anyway. Simply because I'm good like that. There we go. Sorry, I paused just then, but I was just making sure my recording software was running because I'm a bit paranoid like that. There's actually a bit of the 628 service which is playable from Traunstein to the small station called Hufschlag, which is the one on the left, in about a kilometer. It's only like 4 minutes, but at least it's still playable. How's performance? Not that good. Oh well. Alright, let's give it some more welly. We're clear up to 130. I can give this thing maximum welly and it shouldn't wheel slip too much, I hope. 25. Oh, we actually have a bigger gap between Traunstein and Freilassing. Oof. Yeah, we're basically covering 80% of what we have left today. I might have to mute my mic for the next few minutes, says standby. $110 limit coming up because of course. Okay, I'm back. Just had to temporarily mute because, yeah. Alright, let's speed back up to 130. At least we won't have that 90 limit anymore. The lower speed limits anymore to contend with, but yeah. Not another 110 limit coming up. Come on. Oh, goodness. Oh, there goes the 185. Oh boy, did not see that 110 limit coming up so fast. Come on, slow down, buddy. There we go. Did not mean to do that. Go. Almost missed that 100 limit as well. Oops. Sander, come on. There we go. 15 kilometers to go to Freilassing. Oh goodness, we are overspeeding. Come on, bud. Slow down. Direct brake is useless because it just doesn't get the grip it needs, so I guess I'm just going to have to use train brake. Not really normal for me to do that, but okay. Oh, sun poking through. Nice. Oh, hello. Double Railpool Vectron with the Anos wagons. Don't see that too often. Alright. 11 kilometers to go. Route seems to stop winding so much. Excuse me. Ooh, we could go up to 160 in a minute. Nice. Ooh, and there's a double VR185. Nice. Get some throttle going. .160 limit should be coming into force now. Oh yeah, feels nice to finally be able to go reasonable speed. This is by far the longest run I've ever done in the intercity Steuerwagen, so yeah. Hopefully I do it well. Okay, speed limit reductions around Freilassing are coming into view. Sorry, I keep checking my recording software, but for some reason today I'm pretty paranoid about it. We do have a 40 limit eventually coming into Freilassing, so we will have to be careful. Then we have an 80 limit leaving. That's a yellow signal. Let's get notch 5 brakes going. I believe that's a yellow signal? Yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes, but yeah, that is a yellow signal. Good thing I started slowing down. That means I have to acknowledge P/B, and we had to go down to 85. So, hit that button. So down to 85. Aye. That. Oh yeah. Efficiency, that's what we need. That's what we want. Slowing down, coming into Freilassing. There's a museum on the left. We'll need to start slowing down to 60 eventually. I'll get notch 1 of brakes going. Acknowledge that. Oh, just over a kilometer to go. No sign of the BR-103 from Lincoln Rheinstrecke that's sometimes parked on that turntable in the museum. Notch 2 on the brakes. Ooh, I think notch 3 actually. We have to halve our speed. Coming into Freilassing. Almost on time. Shush. Safe to release. Ooh, there's another Steuerwagen. What service is he doing? EC 114 Klagenfurt to Dortmund Wörthersee. Okay. We're doing a typical 101 stop pattern. All services stop at the same. All 101 services stop at the same stations. There's a OBB 4024 Talent 1 over there. A sign that we're about to cross the border. We're only about a kilometer away from the border right here. Believe we'll have to acknowledge this signal. Stop, please. There we go. Doors open. Are passengers getting out? They are! NPCs are cooperating to a certain extent. Lovely. So yeah. All we've got left are a short section from Freilassing across the border around here, past Salzburg Liefering, along and then into Salzburg Hauptbahnhof.
Schließvorgang eingeleitet.
Doors closing themselves. Next and final stop of the day, Salzburg Hauptbahnhof in 5.6 kilometers. Come on. We do have a neutral, the only neutral section of the route coming up, which is actually simulated, ironically. Let's see, neutral section simulated on too many Dovetail Games routes. You do see it on third-party routes. Simulated on third-party routes. But, yeah. Why did I turn it off? We haven't even gotten to the warning sign for the neutral section yet, so... Once we get to the warning sign... Once we get to the sign warning of a neutral section, I'll cut the power. There's the warning sign. I think, yeah. Alright. There and there is the actual neutral section itself, so cutting power. And I should cut electric train supply as well. While I'm thinking about it. Let's wait until the locomotive's past the neutral section, and I can restore power. Power is offline. Power should be back online. Acknowledge that. And turn power back on. 1, 2. There's a 185. What? Lower, open, off, raise. Please. Okay, pantograph is back up. Close the main circuit breaker, so that just acknowledged it, and now we should have power. 1, 2, 3. I did! Holds in start for 1 second. 1, 2. And yeah, it's not turning back. What? Oh, ah! I've got no power. Apologies, viewers, I did not expect this. Normally, it's just turns the power back on, but yet it's not doing that today. And I've got faults turned off, so this is annoying. 1, 2. Turn on! Can't coast to Salzburg. I probably could, now that I'm thinking about it. There's Salzburg Liefering container port. Okay, what is going on here? Why is the power not turning itself back on? Hang on. If I go here, reset short circuits and internal failures, switch you off, then I'll reset again just to make sure, and turn it back on. Does it do it? I am. This is really embarrassing. Why am I not able to turn the power back on? I'm losing speed. I won't be able to make it to Salzburg, I don't think. Why is it not off? On. Now hold it for 1 second, and it's not doing nothing. I've got no power. Off. On. Oh. What? Okay, I don't know what the radio thinks it's doing. Off. Turn off. Probably recognizes that there's no power and is beeping at me. Come on, turn on. I've covered over a kilometer. This is really embarrassing. I do not know why it's not letting me turn the power on. Is it a bug with the route? Is it a bug with the train? I just do not know. Just can't use the brakes. Throttle behavior, chaos factor, blah blah blah. None of that will help. Oh, now it's on. Okay, the circuit breaker hadn't closed properly. We should get to Salzburg on time, however, if I really give it enough power. We should get there in time. That's if it actually draws power. 1, 2, 3. Close. We're heading downhill, so we're actually picking up speed slightly. We might just coast all the way there. I'm trying to figure this out. So open, close. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now it's saying there's a fault. Shush. Shush. Radio's still annoying. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, we've got an uphill section. Pantograph down. Pantograph up. There we go. Pantograph is back on. We should have power. Open, close. Close. 1, 2, 3. And we're still not gaining any power. And we're still losing speed. Close the circuit breaker. I don't know why the radio is beeping at me. I'm sorry, viewers. It's getting foggy as we get into Salzburg. I do not know why we've lost power. Oh, wait, there we go. Do we have power now? Please tell me we have power, please. Yes! Oh, thank heavens. And I think we'll still get into Salzburg on time. We do have a red signal coming up. I don't know why the radio is going at me, but okay. We will have a 500 hertz magnet coming into effect. So, it's a good... it's honestly... I'm not going to say it's a good thing, because it wasn't, but... I'm glad that we weren't late because of that stupid thing with the thing. Is that a 628? Yes, it is. Shut up! Ah. Okay. Full service. Let's try and get this radio shut up. System. Is there a way I can just fully switch this thing off? Menu. Is that it? Yeah, I don't know what to do. FC01. Keine GSMR nets. FC01. Oh, we've got a... no. Oh, there goes a 111 and Dostos. Oh, we've got NPCs walking across this pedestrian bridge. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know how to shut that radio up. If you know, please do let me know down in the comments section, because it's very annoying. Apologies for all the shenanigans we've gotten up to today, but it was unavoidable. I don't know why that neutral section threw us off so badly. Right, we're clear up to 40. We will be late into Salzburg Hauptbahnhof thanks to that red signal, but... oh well. DB are usually late, so it doesn't really matter to me. Limit coming into Salzburg Hauptbahnhof. Prepare for lag, because for some reason Salzburg Hauptbahnhof causes a lot of lag on my machine. So I think it's just because it's poorly optimized, but there you go. Pulling in slightly late. Oh well. Welcome to Salzburg Hauptbahnhof. This is honestly a really beautiful building. And I know it's supposed to be like from 2012, but if you're interested, there's actually a mod that adds the new 2024 extension to this building. It's by Freddy the Shepherd. It's on the Train Sim Community website. PC only, of course, because all mods are. I know that Dovetail have talked about maybe doing mod implementation on consoles, but I doubt they'll ever do that because they're greedy, and I don't think they'd have the development time in between the yearly releases to get something like that done, quite frankly. This building is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Full service. Alright, direct brakes are still on. We, see ourselves on the destination board. The 1216 to Graz Hauptbahnhof. So, despite our late arrival, the train will still have 3 minutes here. So I'll take that as a win. Despite all our shenanigans with the thing. Salzburg Hauptbahnhof is a beautiful station building. Like, I'll give credit where it's due. This is a great looking station building.
Eingeleitet.
Let's lock the doors. And there we go. Platinum medal despite all the shenanigans we got up to today. We lost 1,000 points to speeding. That has to be one of the worst runs I've done in a while. We still got a ton of points though. So yeah, that meant we got a platinum medal. So yeah, that'll be all for this video, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you want to see another video like this. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.